All right, this is a first for the My Day Friday podcast.
I'm so excited right now.
We are on a dock in the Caribbean Sea at Sandals Ochi Beach Resort.
And I don't think we talked about this on the podcast last week.
No, this all happened very quickly.
Very quickly. And it's funny because if you're just listening right now and you turn this on, you're like, wait, what? Where are they? You hear music in the background. There's a pool party going on. It's the best.
Is that being picked up by the microphones? It might be. There's some Whitney Houston being played.
It is. And there's a man snorkeling in the dark.
Yeah.
Cleaning a boat near us.
Yeah, things are okay today.
Yeah.
So we are here doing the My Day Friday podcast live from Jamaica, Sandals Ochi Beach. It is a little late because we were traveling basically all day.
Yeah, it's been a wild day.
But surprisingly, the flight from Seattle to Jamaica was not, because you never really put those two places together.
No.
But it wasn't that bad.
It is funny when I've told two people who work here where we all came from today, and they said DC, and I was like, no, the other one.
Yeah.
And they were like, whoa, and it's far. But yeah, so it's Anthony and I are here. We are broadcasting our morning show Monday and Tuesday from here. This is like kind of the first time we've really done something like this. Like we've done LA.
Yeah, we did LA at Universal Studios.
Yeah, but this will be like, we're going to be doing our morning show from a beach.
So,
Crazy.
Real quick, before we hit the intro and get into the actual podcast, if you are listening live, or not live, but as close to posting this as possible, you can go to kissfmseattle.com. And there's a way to win trips to any of the Sandals Resorts locations. So kissfmseattle.com, go do that. A lot of times when we send you to like YouTube or the website, there's nothing to win. There is this time.
This time.
So go check that out, and let's kick off the podcast.
Okay, let's kick off the podcast with a cheers.
Oh, yeah. We have, what are these drinks? The Bob Marley's?
Bob Marley's.
Hold on.
Oh, crap. I
just spilled two a little bit, but it's okay.
So this is the first time we've been drinking on the podcast in a while.
In a long time. That's how we started the podcast originally.
I know. So a Bob Marley, it's a frozen drink, 3 layers. Bottom layer is strawberry daiquiri. Middle, I think, is mango. And the top, he used blue curacao, but he made it green somehow. He said.
With like blue something.
Oh, it's mango with blue curacao. Blue,
that's what it is.
Yellow and blue make green.
That's true. But I actually don't even really know what to expect for this weekend. So everything came together pretty quickly.
We don't know what we got into.
Our friend Stephanie was the one who was like on all the calls and the emails to make sure we're organized, because we were getting ready to make sure we were able to do our regular show from the beach, which takes a lot of pre-production, if you will. And
Stephanie's actually filming this right now.
Oh, yeah.
So we will have video of what this looks like, which is crazy.
Yeah. If it all works out, go to our YouTube page, which is
youtube.com/Carla Marie Anthony Show. No end.
So Carla Marie Anthony Show.
It's as if my last name was Anthony.
That would be terrible. But why?
And you just
are there not enough characters?
YouTube only gave us 2 options, and it was that, and the other one was something that didn't make sense. But Stephanie's actually like our handler, kind of, for the next few days. Make sure we get the places we need to be.
She's
and
like
do
our on-site producer.
Yeah, and make sure we do the jobs we need to do. So she doesn't know what she just signed up for.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's also her birthday, so happy birthday,
Woo-hoo!
Stephanie. What are you most excited for this weekend, Carla Marie?
The freaking sun. It has been pouring in Seattle, which it's like not normal. It's like news that it's been raining so much.
Well, this is the part of the Seattle winter that does get pretty dreary. When people are like, oh my God, doesn't it rain all the time? Normally my answer is no, unless you ask me in January or February.
It's bad. But I just had a week of my parents visiting, and they visited in the rain. Like, this is the first time they've been here in the rain. So they were like, this is awful. I got to get out of here.
Were they over it?
They were over it. It was 7 days in my house with my parents. Now, obviously, I have a house now, so it's better than an apartment. But my dad is allergic to cats. So he looked like, what cartoon is it? Is it Rocko's Modern Life, where, like, the eyes bulge out of his head when he's all red? Like, that's what my dad looks like.
So then why... Was there a way, like, does he have to take Benadryl? Does he have to do something?
But he doesn't take it when he should take it. And then he complains after he's already dealing with the issues.
But doesn't Benadryl also make you sleepy?
Yeah, and then he complains that it messes up his stomach.
Oh, speaking of sleep, you know what I started? I need to get myself on a better schedule in general. But I started using that NyQuil Z-Quil when I can't go to sleep, and it actually works really well.
So you've been sleeping?
I have been sleeping a little more, but I took it right before we got on the flight because I wanted to make sure I fell asleep, because sometimes when my mind is racing, I can't sleep ever. And I was knocked out. Both flights, because there was a connection in Chicago, and the bus ride from the airport to Sandals Ochi Beach Resort knocked out the whole time. It was fantastic.
We saw where Usain Bolt went to high school.
Yeah.
It was wild.
On
that bus ride.
I've probably talked about this book a lot. It's called The Sports Gene.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite books, even if you're not a huge sports fan, if you just like seeing why things happen or why certain, the whole idea of the book goes, it tries to argue nature versus nurture or nurture versus nature, whichever way you want. Like, because there's the 10,000 rule theory that if you do something for 10,000 hours, you become an expert. But when they get to the chapter about Jamaican sprinters, they talk about why Jamaica, for an island of only like 2 million people, can constantly produce the best sprinters in the world. And one of the reasons is when we drove by Usain Bolt's high school, the high school track and field event in Jamaica, like the Nationals, is one of the biggest events you can go to in Jamaica. So
you're competing against the best.
They're always finding the best sprinters. Whereas in America, track and field isn't as big of a sport. So our best athletes go to play football, go to play basketball, go to play baseball, soccer, or whatever it happens to be. Track and field is so far down the list.
What about bobsledding?
We drove by the place where the bobsled team practices.
No, we didn't.
That's what the guy was saying, our tour guide.
You're lying to me right now. I fell asleep during that.
Stephanie, can you nod? Yes or no? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
She fell asleep too.
Yeah, it's called like Mystic Mountain or something.
No.
Mystic or Magic Mountain.
Cool Runnings?
Yeah. No, Magic Mountain's in Disney. Maybe it was Mystic Mountain.
Stop. You're lying to me.
No, that's where he said the bobsled team practices.
Is it indoors?
No, it's a mountain.
But there's ice on it?
No, they just do it on like they have like wheels.
I gotta make sure the bus driver on the way back to the airport tells me.
I'm 99%. I mean, he didn't sound like he was joking.
Yeah, because they keep messing with us here. They keep teasing us.
Yeah.
All over, like, the second we got here, the guy taking our bag started teasing me about my name.
It is, you know what is fun, though? We've gone on a lot of trips, and a lot of the trips that you and I do, Carla Marie, whether it's a national parks road trip or whatever, they're kind of, I don't want to call them stressful trips, because that's not the word. They're like labor-intensive trips, like hiking, all that stuff. But with Sandals, we just came here and they took care of everything. They won't let you grab your bags at all. Like, no, you're on vacation. No. Don't touch anything.
Like you weren't allowed to check in at the counter. You had to sit down. They hand you an iPad.
But also, I think where a lot of people struggle is you're not allowed to tip at all. Like they wear pins that say, "Please do not tip me." So like, what would someone like your dad who tips everybody?
What do you mean? He's doing it because he's going on a Norwegian cruise and he's flipping out on me about how he's going to tip these guys.
What is he saying?
He's like, I said, you don't have to tip them. There's gratuity added into your thing. And he's like, what if I want to tip them? That's rude. And I'm like, okay, then just give them money. I don't know what to tell you.
No, but then it puts them in a weird position because they're not supposed to take it.
Well, no, apparently they can.
Oh, on Norwegian they can?
Yeah, so we should probably go back and tip some people.
But isn't it like built into your stay,
It is, but
kind of?
But we've tipped our room people.
So the thing with tips, and I know that I've been made fun of on the show, on the big show, because we talked about how I didn't tip my Supercuts barber. She wasn't even a barber. She just cleaned up the back of my neck, hairdresser or whatever. I think too many people expect tips now.
Takeout is the big one.
Well, takeout it doesn't make sense to me.
They put it in a bag for you.
But they still cooked it, I guess.
Like, I would almost rather tip the people at Qdoba and Chipotle. Like, they're putting all that stuff in there.
That's true. But I've noticed now with...
and rolling that burrito.
What is it, Square? That you can, like, slide your credit card to?
I want one of those.
But there's always an option to tip now on all of those things. So if you go to buy Pepsi, it gives you an option to tip.
As like a hot dog
But you have to, in front of the person, hit no tip.
This happens in...
And it's so awkward.
Okay, at the bottom of our building at work where the studio is.
That's what I was talking about.
There's like a cafe. And I've just been getting soup there this week. That's all. I actually never go down there. Yeah. But I've been getting soup there. And the guy, like the owner, the main guy, is the one who rings me up. He fills up my soup, rings me up, and he stands right there. And I'm like, I can't hit no tip.
No,
so
I hit 15%.
No, tip
no way. I hit no tip right in front of him.
Well, that means I'm going to get free things. Some man just stared at us and was like, what are these two people doing?
Yeah, we do look like weirdos. I think what's going to be even weirder for a lot of people is when we do this broadcast on Monday and Tuesday from Jamaica, we will be broadcasting our morning show live. We have our own microphones that we brought, and they're obnoxious, and they're iHeartRadio red. We're going to roll up to this broadcast.
This is why people hate us.
It is kind of why people hate us. Don't hate us because you ain't us. I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that something people say?
No.
No? Or what is it? Don't hate her because she's beautiful. It's Maybelline. What is it? What is the saying?
That's not it.
Did I just like combine a bunch of them?
I'm so confused. I don't even know what it is. It's not Don't Hate Her Because She's Beautiful.
No, isn't there?
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe she's born with it?
Yeah. That's
no,
in there
isn't
too.
there like
No.
Don't hate her because she's hot? Something.
No.
I don't know.
Are you rapping? I don't know. Are you wasted off your second
my
Bob
second
Marley?
Bob Marley drink, which I think there's a little piece of like a chunk of ice stuck in the straw.
Also,
struggling here.
When you watch the video, we are wearing the most ridiculous articles of clothing right now. Anthony's in a basketball jersey, a Sonics jersey.
I'm in my Sonics jersey.
Pants. We're in Jamaica. I'm also in pants. And one of the guys working at the resort was like, "Hey, did you guys just get here?" And I was like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" He goes, "Because you're wearing all of those clothes." And it is true. I mean, we got off the plane and it was blistering hot.
Right now, I mean, it is really nice.
It's perfect.
Hello, Mr. Snorkeler, man. Hello. Do you want to come be part of our podcast? Do you want to come be part of our podcast? Yeah. Come on over.
Oh, he's so cute.
Is he coming? I
don't know.
Oh, he is
You
coming.
can just say hi. You don't have to talk for a long time.
So we're recording this. We're going to post it for our podcast.
What's
that we
your
do
name?
Every week. Here you go. Here.
Yeah, man. My name is Winston. I'm from Jamaica. Yeah, man.
So do you work at the resort?
Yeah,
No,
I work at the
obviously.
resort for like 12 years, man.
Do you think he just snorkeled over here?
I don't know. Maybe he's staying here.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
What were you doing? Because I saw you snorkeling and I saw you pop up and you scared the heck out of me. What were you doing down there?
I was just cleaning the boat bottom, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, man. Getting the boat
So
clean
you have
for
to go
tomorrow.
under and you scrub it?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
we
sorry.
scrub it, man.
That's crazy.
Just like that.
So I'll ask you a question. So can I do you just take that boat out for the guests here? You just go out and.
We don't only take the guests out for diving on that boat.
Oh,
Yeah,
he doesn't like scuba diving. Anthony is very scared of scuba diving.
What, man?
I didn't like it. I did it once when I was in Mexico and I didn't like it.
It's
the
different
best
here.
thing, man, ever.
Ever?
Yeah, man.
Tell
it's
him-
it's a different world down there, man.
Anthony, tell Winston why you got scared scuba
So,
diving.
I went down there. I saw a dead fish and I said, I'm not doing it. If the fish can't make it, I'm not going to make it.
Oh, man. Maybe something got it, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's like that, man.
All right,
Something
we're getting you down there.
How often do you go? Is it just snorkeling or scuba diving?
We do scuba diving, we do snorkeling, but we
Cool.
only do scuba diving on this side of the beach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. This is a beach club. This is a party side, you know? Party
I like
side.
that.
Yeah.
Well, Winston, thank you so much.
Very
for
nice
joining
meeting you,
in.
Winston.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Respect, man. This is Jamaica, all right?
Woohoo!
Yeah, man. One love, one heart. Let's get together and be all right.
There you go. Thanks,
That is
Winston.
officially my favorite podcast guest.
Should we let it end with Winston?
Yeah, we have to.
I think
Okay.
we have to.
Go follow us on Instagram to see all the chaos we're going to get into these next few days. It's the Carla Marie, Worst Anthony, and then we're going to get this video up at some point, too.
All right. Peace.